Everything else I think I'm good over. Appreciate y'all though.
I'm just a kid.
What the fuck?
Movies. A magnificent visual art form that can show the riveting story of one's life or journey. They can display the harshness of someone's struggles and the beauty of someone's rise, conveying emotions that whenever I see them on screen...
I ain't gonna lie, I never watched no fucking Tubi movie. I don't even know what this shit is. Like, I know Tubi is like, it be on TV and shit, the Roku and shit. Like, you can just watch it, it's free TV. But I never, like, came across a bad, like, I don't know, maybe I just don't be watching Tubi all like that. But, yeah.
I can't help but feel the same way the character is feeling on screen. Not only that, they can introduce you to a new world that is entirely detached from our reality that I'm almost always engulfed in. I think that's a beautiful wonder about movies. They can spark out emotions.
Hey, that's a good idea, Spooky.
For me that I just can't get from any other media.
Wasn't Tiny
What
B
kind of deep
in a movie?
emotions does movies like
Tubi?
this spark for me? Of course, just like with everything else in existence, there's a not-so-good counterpart to movies. And these counterparts could be found way easier nowadays since most blockbusters nowadays aren't really that good anymore. Like, y'all making so many superhero movies nowadays, when are you guys gonna make the Black Bomber superhero movie? I need that. I'll see that in theaters 3 times in a row. Y'all show my boy no respect, and yet y'all gonna produce the...
I ain't gonna lie. Out of everybody, like, that does, like, I don't know, this type of videos, is definitely, he's the best by far.
The billions Fast and Furious movie. Ain't nobody want to see that.
Getting your
And
food,
streaming
Joe. That's like an
services
hour,
be producing
bro.
half the slop
Oh
we
my-
be consuming nowadays.
That's
You can
water.
find many of them on Netflix. There's a ton of banger
Yeah,
movies
down a
on
fucking
there.
cup of
But
water.
after seeing it on TikTok from time and time again, it seems like there's a streaming service
Ugh.
that is a gold mine for not only B
Wait,
movies.
wait, was he watching NFL
Time
draft?
again, it seems like there's a
What the fuck?
streaming service that is a gold mine for not only B movies, but low quality
Thank God I
looking,
can drink.
$50 budget, filmed on a Motorola
Blessed.
looking ass movies. Tubi. And when finding this out, my curiosity got the best of me. I needed to
Wait, that was George Pickens, Frogger?
see this.
With the ski mask on? Or that was him getting drafted?
And when I checked it out, I was not only amazed, but I was perplexed on how amazing these movies are. Some of these movies will make Martin Scorsese reconsider what true cinema
My house
is.
and this bitch is sitting on my living room couch. You the only one with a key.
What are you talking about?
Probably glad you don't got him at quarterback now, though.
Dog.
Boy, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been there in a week.
Where the fuck did she go?
Tubi, if you ain't know, is a streaming service like the others, but unlike
What
them,
the
out of
fuck?
their original catalog, they have great works of arts like Bad Cat, Mary Finger Kill, and Shark Side of the Moon. You know, absolute classics that everybody knows. But outside the originals they produce, Tubi also has a big catalog
Kaepernick?
of B movies. Not the jazz one, but low budget and indie movies. It has a whole bunch of films made by everyday people like you and me, since anybody can make a movie nowadays. If you got a camera, you can make a movie. The thing is, a lot of these films
That
don't
Freddy?
look the best, or sound the best, or even make sense half the time, but that's okay. These people made and created a movie that they're so proud of that they released it to the public for
Oh,
all
God
of us to
said
watch.
that's how it is.
There's no better accomplishment than that. I'll be talking
But I ain't gonna lie, the sun goes down like a minute every day, a minute later every day. That's what I've noticed in the last couple years. I don't know
about
if
one
so
movie
same.
today, and that movie is titled Love Beat the Hell Out of Me. And today, I'll be going through and over these movies, just so you guys can see a glimpse of what I saw of what Tubi has to offer.
What the
By the way,
fuck?
this ain't sponsored by Tubi. They ain't paying me jack to do this. But if a Tubi exec is watching this, my pockets are open. Just like how my pockets are open for today's sponsor, War Thunder. Let's get this started. I gotta go to my BBL appointment later. So the movie I'll be talking about is Love Beat the Hell Out of Me. Now, I'm not sure this movie is trying to be a sequel or a remake to the 2000 movie with the same title starring the original War Machine, but honestly, my research ended there. I ain't watching both movies. The movie starts off with the beautifully done studio logos and title card with some MF Doom song playing in the background. I don't know, I've only heard them from TikTok. And right at the start, we get introduced to our 2 main characters doing it. Okay, why start off a movie with a sex scene? Why? You instantly make it awkward when I'm with my family. Anyways, our 2 characters, Renee and Antonio.
You ever like had that shit happen? Like I don't even know how to like describe it, but it's just like awkward shit happens. Like I don't know. Like you just like you just be in like the living room, just like I used to just lay down on the floor and just watch whatever they're watching, and it's like they start kissing, and it's like what do I do now? I'm just gonna sit here and act normal and just not react or not do anything. Like I just don't know what to say. I'm just like now I just get on my phone and like act like I'm not paying attention. Cause like I know what's coming up or something. Like they start kissing, they start talking. Like you just tell it's about to happen. So I just get on my phone, act like I'm not
happily married.
Yo,
they
bro,
got a
it's
kid
so
and
weird,
they're
bro.
doing fine, I guess. Then we cut
Why
to
is it so
Antonio's
weird?
job at his office, and he already acting like a demon.
I'd be like, I'm gonna grab my water or some shit. Really? No one still got an hour. What the fuck?
His boss then enters and introduces him to the new hire, Rhonda, and you can already see mad romantical tension between them. You can cut it with a sword.
Wait, with Tubi, like the sex scenes, do they be blurred out?
Or tortilla. It was that obvious. Next
it's just
scene,
like
we are
porn.
at a school with Renee dropping off her son to and in his classroom. There she meets her son's new teacher, and the dude is buff like a Samoan. By the end of their convo, you can see even more romantical tension in the air. We seen so much lustful tension with these two, and it was never with each other. She then leaves because she ain't trying to act up, you know?
Bro.
Next, we're at a studio, hearing one of the best songs ever recorded.
Sitting in my crib, trying to get blown. Niggas need to understand my shit just flows. Like the breeze off the fucking lake. I got this dope shit uncut, make your ass lose weight.
So this dude is Renee's brother, and apparently this is Antonio's studio. And they're all a part of this music group. I forgot what it was called. And Antonio invited some fine singers to help him record a song. Renee's brother and Antonio start hollering at these girls, and all of a sudden, this dude becomes a comedian.
No, he didn't call himself T-Slicked. For real? This candy man looking goofy.
Yeah, say my name because
Hey, one of them.
watch for that.
Yeah, how dare you sabotage me in front of these ladies when your sister is literally my wife? But they kiss and make up at the end, so it's all cool. Then we teleport to this long salon scene where Renee works out, and all the girls there are roasting each other, talking about their kids and that new teacher Renee met today. Her salon buddies egg her, trying to get the deets out of her, but she shows off her wedding ring, announcing her loyalty to Antonio. How sweet. Alright, not gonna lie, first third of this movie is kinda slow. There's a lot of small talk, like Antonio telling Ray about the new hire, and one of Ray's grown-ass friends trying to flirt with a kid and a chick.
Like, I'm just trying to. How does he edit these videos, bro? How does he find random clips? Like, he literally fucking popped the bag and then punched the water. Like, how the fuck do you even find a clip of that? You just look up, like, GIFs or some shit?
And shop.
Hey, got an ID? You can go home with me, boo.
It ain't until we back at Antonio's
Wait, that was the kid?
Got an ID?
flirt with a kid in a chicken shop.
Hey, got an ID? You can go home with me, boo.
It ain't until we back at Antonio's office and Rhonda call him for some assistance. Antonio heads over to her office, and then his boss is looking for him because he just got nominated for an award for best attorney in the district. The boss and
Damn,
secretary
in the
go to
district?
Rhonda's office to tell Antonio the good news, only to walk in on him giving Rhonda a back shot.
Ain't no fucking
Only to
way.
walk-
They unlocked the door at least?
Walking on him giving Rhonda a back shot.
Bro.
They fired on the spot,
Are
and
you
Rhonda's
freaking
laughing like
kidding
she
me?
an anime villain. I don't know what the hell that's about. We then cut to Renee, bro,
What the
showing up to
fuck?
their house, and he trying to tell her the bad news about her husband, Antonio. I have no idea how he knows, but like, just deal with it. But then he does one of those long build-up explanations instead of just saying what the husband
You know,
did.
fucking
Just
snapback
say he
one.
cheated.
Your husband ain't the man you think he is.
Looking ass.
Then Antonio walks in last second, right before an actual explanation, of course. I hate when characters do that in movies. Just spit it out. Spit it out already. Then we cut to Renee visiting Antonio's old job because she just wanted to see her husband, being a working and strong man. Only to find out this man hasn't been working there for 2 weeks. She obviously mad, but then the boss tells her the real reason why he got fired. Then she gets even more mad.
What? You Miss Chambers. Renee. You, the job of everybody that work up in here, your nosy ass secretary. Renee.
We then cut to Antonio making music with
What
that
the
singer he met
fuck?
earlier. Then they start
Yo,
fucking.
we
I'm
gotta
not
watch
gonna
one of
sugarcoat
these.
it. My guy really said, I already cheated once. I might as well do it again. Then Renee finally confronts him about his cheating, his job, and she is tired
Two of them
of
ought
this
to be doing
dishonesty.
You need to calm down. Stop telling me to calm down.
This man just starts going Chris Brown on her and starts chasing her with a gun like he John Wick in the
She confronted you on you cheating. Why you start choking her?
most intense. This man just starts going Chris Brown on her and starts chasing her with a gun like he John Wick in the most intense chase scene I've ever seen in a movie.
He came on top of this shit. This shit is insane, bro.
In the most
What the
intense
fuck? She not screaming or nothing. She's
chase
just
scene
running.
I've ever seen in a movie.
She lightly jogging. Bro said, came out with this shit. Where'd she go? Face out. There she is. And then they're in a fucking forest. How the fuck did they... Yo, don't trip.
She falls and he brings her back home and threatens her, saying, "You better not leave me or I'm gonna go crazy." And he's also a crackhead now, I guess. Next scene, her brother show up and sees her face. Super.
Bro, it's... Yo, I am crying. He smacked her with the gun twice and fucking did a lot of fucking coke.
Worried, he asked, "Who did this?" And she's like, "Antonio, but we're not together no more, so there's nothing to worry about." But he wasn't having it, and he was gonna deal with it on his own. Bro waits for Antonio to pull up out of his car to drive by his ass.
He try to walk shit down. He got the...
And in Antonio's dying breath,
He said, "This is my business."
and in Antonio's dying breath, he licks his
Bro
lips
got
and then
left on the
dies
fucking
again.
side.
Can't be seen having chapped lips around the hose. Then we cut to his funeral, which is mad empty. Not even his son showed up. Nobody liked this nigga, I guess. And Renee crying like he ain't just
Yo.
beat her ass 5 minutes ago.
Bro, this the funniest shit. That's that
Renee
shit.
then goes to see Antonio's mother. When after seeing Renee's scars, she said she always feared this would happen to her. Turns out Tony's father was also a cheater and a beater. And Antonio got his bad habits from his daddy. She begs for Renee to leave Antonio, but Renee says she can't leave him because he threatened her. But he was just at his funeral. He dead now. What are you gonna do? Slap you from the grave? Like, that's just ridiculous. Tony's mom then recommends her to at least leave the house while he's still there. And then she proceeds to think about her son's teacher that she spoke to for like 30 seconds. I didn't know you guys had that kind of relationship already. Anyways, we go to the next scene at night to the singer girl appearing to be catcalled by some random homeless dude. Only for him to be Antonio? I thought this man was dead. What the hell he doing back? First
Bro had an open
scene,
casket.
I thought it was a flashback or
What the fuck? He won the gulag? Like, what the fuck? That was an open casket. She was crying on his fucking chest while he was dead. He just faked his...
What the hell he doing back? First time I saw this scene, I thought it was a flashback or something. But nah, he's alive. He's alive. So what was that funeral about? Some Mr. Robot dream sequence or some shit? How is he not dead? I mean, from what I found out later on in the movie, he ain't from Wizards of Waverly Place. So how he came back to life? In the movie, never explains this. He's just alive again and homeless now. My personal theory is that he has the same powers of Kenny from South Park, but that's just me. Anyways, he confronts the girl about her not answering his calls, but she ain't having it with his drug problems because he's a junkie now, I guess. He gets mad and is about to smack her, but then she pulls out the blicky on him.
Miko.
Oh!
Backs away from
Whoa! Can't die twice now.
In the alleyway.
I know you.
What do you want, man?
It's his dealer, and he begging for more compound V, but he...
Wait, when the fuck did he become a fucking cokehead like this? Like...
What do you want, man?
It's his dealer, and he begging for more compound V, but he got no money. So he offers to do whatever she wants. They walk away together, and we transition to a montage of Renee becoming a stronger woman who don't need no man. We then cut to her packing her bags to move out, and while packing, Renee's friend frantically comes in the room.
Renee, Capone called. We need to go get Antonio now. Get him for what? Like I said, we need to go get Antonio.
And she does one of those things where she don't explain why she has to do it. She just says, there's no time. Like, nah, you gotta explain why I need to save my abusive husband, cause I will never be in the mood for that. Renee eventually agrees to go, and as they looking around for him, they pull up to a trap house, and then her friend like, nah, let's just get out of here and call the police. This place ain't safe. But Renee's like, nah, he my husband. Nigga, you leaving him. Both of them go inside and Renee's friend starts tripping for good reason, saying again, this ain't safe because there's literal junkies walking around and why we doing all this for him? Him! Then Renee says,
look, I just need to know. I just need to know what he's been up to.
No what? He got a crack house. That's an obvious sign to know what he's been up to. Renee's friend is spitting wisdom while Renee herself is spitting dumbassery. Anyways, they find Tony and he acting like his usual self ever since he died.
Antonio! Damn!
Who the fuck coming in my crib?
He start begging her to come back and Renee just staring at him for a little bit and she just says, let's get out of here. She's seen everything she needed to see. Then why the hell y'all here? What the hell you expected to look like? To him to be the kingpin of the house? They leave and then he chases them and then we transition to a murder scene and it turns out Tony's drug dealer died of an overdose and they suspect her boyfriend of doing it. Now, they haven't even identified her body yet, so I don't know how they know she has a boyfriend. One of the cops walks outside because he keeps complaining about the stink of the body.
Got drugged.
Please get that dead body out of here.
He then sees a group of young African-American men hanging out, minding their own business, and then the woman cop sees this and is like,
Man, I bet you $20 that's who sold the drugs to Tosh.
Yeah.
You know what?
What the fuck? What in the racial profiling is this?
Man, I bet you $20 that's who sold the drugs to Tosh.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yup.
Hold it right there.
She said, I'll bet you $20. They the ones that sold drugs to her. Get them.
y'all just saw
What the fuck?
You know what? Hold it right there.
Y'all just saw these random dudes and automatically assumed they did it? You didn't even question them or yourself. You just went after them without no evidence. Like, damn, this movie's more realistic than I thought. But this one knows karate, so movie logic, I guess he did it. More realistic than I thought. But this one knows karate, so movie.
It's the cop getting his ass.
Damn, this movie's more realistic than I thought. But this one knows karate, so movie logic, I guess he did it. And that's the last we hear or see anything related to that, so what was the point? We cut to Antonio walking to Renee's house, begging some more, but Renee is really done with him this time. He tries to beat her ass again, but she's a strong, independent woman now. So
this motherfucker started doing karate with the
defense training came in clutch. She then tells him she going to church, so if he coming, he can come. He says, yes, I'll go anywhere with you, and enters the car with her, which I don't know how she comfortable with this man being in her car after he literally just tried to knock her out like he was Tyson. They enter the car together, and that's it. That's the end of the movie. That's it. Yep.
Ain't no
but it has one of those,
way.
no, I'm hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful as today. And so that automatically makes this one of the best movies I've ever watched. Now, what are my thoughts on this movie? I thought it was pretty gosh darn entertaining. Sure, it had its mishaps like having a slow first 20 minutes, but overall, I freaking loved it. And I'm never gonna judge the
Bro,
acting
this is a dead ass like hour and 30-minute movie, bro.
of these types
That's insane that people gotta do these scripts and everything just for it to turn out to be this ass.
of movies. I think that just comes with the Tubi package. But
Wasted
the
their time.
writing in these movies always takes a turn in a direction that I'll never predict by the time I'm at the end of the movie. Like, who the hell this guy robbed? But I love
What the
predict
fuck?
by the time I'm at the end of the movie. Like, who the hell?
Was arrested on 4 counts of armed robbery and liquidation of a firearm with the intent to kill?
Oh,
What the
this guy
fuck?
robbed. But I love movies like this. They're fun to watch, and I bet the people who are making it had fun making it too. Now, I'm not gonna fuck around and say this movie's amazing or anything, up there with the likes of Citizen Kane and Date Movie. But if you're looking for something stupid, fun, and entertaining to watch, I recommend this. Cause I think this movie encapsulates what Tubi movies are about. Ridiculous. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been gone for God knows how long, but hopefully that won't happen again. Hopefully. But I still 100% definitely love all of you guys. I love you. I love you.
106
Also, thank you War Thunder for
1.6
sponsoring
million.
this video. Remember to click my
No, W.